Hey guys, welcome back to the Pineapple Podcast. We
Austin,
still got Austin.
I have a knock knock joke for you. Are you ready?
Okay,
Knock knock.
who's there?
Beto.
Beto who?
Beto lost.
Again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not even surprised anymore.
No. I've made a Beto joke every week since he's lost, which has been like what, at least 3 months by now.
Basically,
So. Yep. He couldn't cruise his way to victory.
oh my god.
Oh man.
So.
Those
Yeah,
crazy
that's not a new
transitions.
thing. However, a new thing is bread.
Bread is not a new thing.
Bread is brand new.
Is it really?
No.
Sliced, particularly sliced bread.
Oh,
Sliced
bread.
Sliced crustless bread.
Crustless?
We ain't about the crust life.
I don't think you can make bread without crust.
You get the Uncrustables.
The
Those
what?
are disgusting.
Those little freezer sandwiches.
I don't like those.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I had a grape one like 5 years ago.
A grape?
And I thought it was gross.
I usually put one in my lunch.
Really?
What is it? What are they?
They're these frozen peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Oh, they look they look kind of like a
They
pie.
look they
Yeah.
look
Yeah,
like a
okay, I know
little
what
miniature
you're talking
pie.
I had a grape one when I was in high school, and I thought it was gross.
Same.
But I also don't like grape.
I don't like grape either.
They have strawberry.
I would try a strawberry one.
Yeah, they have strawberry, and they also have like honey and peanut butter.
Dude, I actually love honey and peanut butter.
I don't like honey and peanut butter. It's
The-
just
What?
too dry.
The best.
You drink a glass of milk with it.
The best like peanut butter sandwich I've ever had was peanut butter and syrup.
I
What?
had that.
Because
Well,
the syrup caramelizes into the peanut butter.
okay, see what I do
That actually sounds
is
pretty
I
good.
take 2 frozen waffles, pop them in the toaster, take them out, put peanut butter on both sides, and then put either honey in the middle or like chocolate chips, and I have a waffle peanut butter sandwich.
Why don't you dip it into honey? Or
Because
Syrup.
I'm
Yeah,
eating it
or
like a
syrup.
sandwich.
Oh.
It's a peanut butter waffle sandwich.
Yeah, all of this is super unhealthy, except for the.
Well,
Yeah.
I
however,
mean,
that's
we are talking
okay
about
if you
bread.
burn your calories that day.
This is a random question, but do you put chips in your sandwich?
We've talked about this before.
Did we?
When we talked about sandwiches.
We did? I don't remember.
I put. It depends. Sometimes
I don't
I
like
put a few just to give it like a flavored crunch.
Okay.
I've done it before, but not since like junior high.
Oh, rip. No, actually,
I did it
the
with
best one.
burgers.
With burgers? Do you put like fries in your burger?
No, it was
Cheetos.
because like steak.
a
Steak
cheesy crisp.
Steak Express. 'Cause we would get Steak Express at our school sometimes, and we would put. I would use the Lay's chips, and just like stuff them in the burger, just eat it like that. Or sometimes I'd use the chips to eat my applesauce.
Oh, chips and applesauce. That's a new one.
Yeah,
Actually, I've
haven't done that since junior high.
heard of that before.
You had them Abilene junior highs. That's where you went to junior high, right?
It was a private school.
Ah.
Seems legit.
I moved from Abilene when I was like barely 4, but we used to have a membership to the zoo there. Fun fact.
It's
Anyway,
a really good zoo.
the actual topic for our food section was bread and how to be healthy on a busy schedule. So,
Well,
first thing is
not
bread.
eat bread.
Yeah, that's like, those two things don't really go together.
However,
If you are going to eat bread, what's your favorite kind?
who's going first?
Bread.
This person keeps calling you.
Here, I will tell him.
Anywho, I'll answer that while Austin takes care of a personal problem.
There we
I until like a couple years ago, literally the only time I would eat bread was like for sandwiches or burgers. I didn't like to just eat like random bread. But my favorite bread is like Hawaiian bread.
Hawaiian? Okay, that's pretty good.
Like homemade Hawaiian bread is literally the best thing ever.
That's pretty good.
Hawaiian
I'll
rolls
give you
are a
that.
close second, like the packaged one.
Yeah.
Those are pretty good. But Hawaiian roll sandwiches are the best too.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. My favorite bread is gonna have to be like some Italian breadsticks.
I knew you were gonna say Olive Garden.
No, not Olive Garden breadsticks. Like, not the ones you put in marinara sauce. Like the ones you put in like,
Salad.
yeah, like something you put like oil on.
Mm.
Oh, so like a Johnny Carino's bread.
Carino's just has breadsticks, don't they?
No, I don't know.
I've been to Carino's recently.
I don't know. I made like those strips of bread that are like made for just dipping in oil because they're
Yeah,
like
yeah.
super spongy and I just
Yep.
suck it up.
Yeah, those
it was
are-
so
those are
good.
great.
Fun fact: I like Fazoli's breadsticks better than Olive Garden's breadsticks.
What?
Yeah,
That's insane.
yeah.
Anyway, Austin, what was yours?
Okay, so I go through these cravings of just dinner rolls.
Okay.
Because like whenever I was doing martial arts tournaments, we go to like these hotels and stuff, and a lot of the tournaments were in hotels.
Yeah.
And so sometimes they would, the food they served would always have like, you get like this bowl of like assorted dinner rolls, like some were like pretzel rolls, others were just yeast, wheat, whole wheat, white, just all sorts of just rolls. And so, I mean, you gotta get your carb intake to do for
For all that exercise.
for all that exercise and jumping around doing flips and stuff. So I like every now and then I have this craving for just dinner rolls,
Right. There you go. But
dinner rolls and butter.
dinner rolls and butter, definitely.
But
and strawberry jam.
but I do also really enjoy the breadsticks and olive oil.
Dude,
Really good stuff.
second favorite are croissants.
Croissants are real good.
Croissants.
Croissant sandwiches are real good.
Yeah, like those big ones that
Yeah.
you can get. Those croissant
Like the
sandwiches.
flaky buttery croissants.
Those are so good.
That is really good.
Anyway,
What about crescent rolls? That's probably my 3 favorite breads. Are
like the
like
Pillsbury
Pillsbury.
Doughboy.
Yeah.
Those are pretty good.
We have those like on Christmas. They're
Same.
pretty good. So yeah, Hawaiian rolls, croissants, and crescent rolls are literally the only 3 breads I usually eat.
They're called crescent rolls. They're not called croissants. The Pillsbury
Wait, why did I
Doughboy
say
ones.
crescent rolls?
I have no idea. I'm like, are they different? I
I'm
thought they
gonna
were,
go.
like, the
I'm
same
gonna go
thing.
make my own bread and call it crescent rolls.
Do it.
But yes,
So the next thing that we're supposed to talk about in the food section is how to be healthy on a busy schedule. I'm sure we're all pretty busy most of the time, especially Austin.
Yes.
How do you try to be healthy on a busy schedule?
Part of
eat
it-
fried donuts
I limit myself to 1 donut a week at the well.
at the well.
So that's my donut for the week.
Is that the well?
Yeah. So like it's a kind of like a reward. It's like I made it 1 more week without dying. So I get 1 donut.
One more
I
week
deserve
without
1
dying.
donut for not dying.
Hey, there you go.
All right. A lot of it is being intentional with
Mm.
what you eat, because especially with not like if you working night shift sucks for diet, because the only things open during night shift is Whataburger, which I love Whataburger.
Hey.
I would eat there every day if my body would let me. Whataburger, like McDonald's, and just like a couple other like places like that, and they're all super unhealthy.
And we're talking when you're working at like 2, 3, 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like whenever you would normally take your lunch break on a night shift, those are the only things that are open. So if you want to eat healthy during those times, you got to pack a lunch, which is what I do. I pack fruit, like a sandwich, and then a couple like food bars. I pack an energy drink because it's night shift. I'm gonna get tired with no sun.
Are
So,
you, yeah. Are you on the night shift right now?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
and so try.
For those
So
of
I
you who
have-
can't see, he has his energy drink
I have
with
my
him.
energy drink right now.
No, man. Not Monster. You gotta use Kickstart. That's where it's
Kickstart.
at.
I do, but I like the white Monster because it's 0 calories and
Oh.
it tastes good. I like the taste.
There you go.
Does it actually have 0 calories?
That's what the
Yeah.
can says.
Oh.
0 sugar, 0 calories.
But yeah, it tastes good. So there you go.
I like the taste.
There you go. For me, adjusting to a healthy diet was hard from like high school to college. Because in high school we played like 3 sports and were like super active, and then I started college and just completely like dropped everything and was not working out or exercising nearly as much as I was. So I kept like the same diet as before for a while, and hey, that freshman 15 hit me hard. So now adjusting to not being able to exercise as often is pretty hard. So what I tried to do for a while is keep like a food diary, which I know it sounds weird, but it helps you realize.
I would
like,
never
all the
be able
crap
to
you
do
eat.
that.
Food logs are also really important.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like it just helps you realize like, oh, like I actually ate.
I
a
do
lot
that.
Of
I
unhealthy
take
stuff today.
pictures of all of my
Professional
meals.
athletes will
Food
keep
log.
Yeah.
a daily log of everything they do working out and everything they eat. This is professional athletes do.
And sleep.
Like, and how much they sleep, yeah, I guess.
Just messing
Sure,
with you.
sure.
Yeah. So Zach eats healthy by writing down his food.
Basically, but it's I don't know. Sometimes it's really hard. Like
Meal
at
prep is
home-
also a good thing.
Yeah, meal prep is also really important, and being intentional. Like when you go grocery shopping, like plan out the meals that you're gonna make that week, so you know what to get.
So like you're
You're
like,
just not
okay,
looking
so
for the
this day
pizza.
I'm gonna call Grubhub to go pick up my Taco Bell,
No,
and this day I'm ordering Chinese.
no, you
Not
gotta
like
be
that.
intentional at the grocery store, so that way. you
I
make
feel like
your
that
good
should be a
food.
book title. Be intentional at the grocery store.
A
Also,
book title.
one thing I learned in the academy is like when you're getting food and stuff, try to stay outside of the aisles. Stay like in the outside ring of the grocery store, because that's where all of the whole foods are. It's like you have the meats, vegetables, and all that stuff is on the outer ring.
Oh, yeah.
If you've noticed.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, that's
aisles and
true.
stuff is all the processed stuff that goes through, like the boxes and like the cereal, the Spam, all that other stuff is during the aisles.
Do you eat Spam?
I have had Spam before. It's actually not that bad.
No.
You can, if you cook it right.
I had it in
Never
a
had
hot dog
Spam.
bun, right? One time.
Yeah.
It was in a hot dog bun.
Spam is also a very hot. It's in the islands, like Hawaiian Islands and the Philippines and stuff. Spam is very popular over there,
Hmm.
and so
I don't even know.
when
I've
I
never
was
tried
over
it.
there, I started having I ate Spam when I was over there for a bit, and so
Seems
you
legit.
can cook. Like I've made teriyaki Spam with white rice, and it was actually really good.
Dang.
That sounds insane.
That does. I had it at
I enjoy
Walmart.
cooking. That's another one of my hobbies.
I had it at Walmart one time, and they just like put some like raw Spam. I'm pretty sure just like in a hot dog bun, like here,
Oh my god.
That does not sound
and
good.
they put like a spot of like mustard on it. But
Just like one spot.
one of the ways for me to try to, what was the question? Something about health while being busy.
Be healthy on a busy schedule.
That
Food wise.
is to make sure that I have like a really healthy breakfast, because basically I eat out pretty much every day for lunch, either with a group of people or just like running to United and getting something. But since I'm not always in control of like where we're going for lunch, then I always just make sure to eat a healthy breakfast, which is usually just like either grapefruit and some peanuts, or like blueberries. Sometimes all I have for breakfast is literally just like a cup of blueberries. But basically I just try to eat like just fruit for breakfast. That's it. I don't eat any like breads or anything else like that, just because fruits and nuts is pretty much all I eat for breakfast.
I
I figure-
eat breakfast.
Well, if I don't eat breakfast, then they always have like snacks and desserts and stuff around the office. Then I'll like want to eat that instead. So if I actually eat like fruit and nuts and stuff in the morning, then I won't be like craving it, is what I found. So I usually, or sometimes we have like these like smoothies, like those the naked smoothie drink things.
Oh yeah.
I'll have
I
like
don't
that
those very
and like
much.
peanuts for breakfast. So, but also just trying to have a balanced meal. Like, if you get a slice of pizza, then get like the side salad with it or something. I don't know.
I get the 4 main food groups: candy, candy cane, candy corn, and syrup.
Hey, there you go.
The 4 main
But-
food groups.
So my big things are just eating extremely healthy breakfast, since I can't really always control my lunch because I usually go with people. And then dinner, my mom usually cooks something that's usually on the healthy side. And then just making sure that I like walk the dog and stuff at night and just get that kind of exercise. But yeah,
So you basically eat out for lunch every day?
almost. Yeah.
Oh.
Because Tuesdays and Thursdays especially, Monday and yeah, either like Chick-fil-A on Friday usually, Thursday we usually go to like Leal's, and then Tuesday we always go out to eat with like everyone at work after, because we have like our meeting and then we go out on tour, so then we always like go out and eat. But when we go to Market Street, I just like try to grab like one of those like chef salads or something.
So, there's another quick question. Whenever you're at a restaurant and you get like a meal, if you're like at a fast food restaurant like a Chick-fil-A, and it comes with a drink, do you feel like guilty like not getting a soda or something? Because like, well, I paid for the drink, might as well get something that's worth the money I paid for it.
Yes, but I usually have already had that planned into like my day.
Oh, okay.
So like,
Start drinking unsweet tea.
yeah, that's what I've heard.
I really enjoy unsweet tea.
I'm not
I just
s-
like tea in general too.
I'm
so.
not Cy Robertson. I can't drink
can't-
that much
yeah, I
unsweet
can't drink
tea.
unsweet tea.
I try. I
need sweet
try.
tea.
I love sweet tea so much, but
I don't know. Whenever I go to a restaurant and stuff and like come home, I have like that big cup full of Dr. Pepper. I'm like, well, I feel bad. Like I paid for this drink. I just don't want to pour it out.
nah. There's nothing wrong with drinking it.
There's
Again,
yeah,
it
but-
just comes down to the calories. If you drink the Dr. Pepper that has sugar and calories in it, then just make sure you walk around the block 2 extra times, or then you don't have soda the next day or whatever. There's nothing wrong with like
That's
having
true.
sweets and stuff. You just have to be able to plan ahead and know when you're gonna balance it.
Yep.
So it's all about planning, really, is what I've heard around
Planning.
between us three.
Linking health with the diet and setting goals, daily goals too. Like part of, in order to just be healthy, you can't just diet. You need to exercise.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying too.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
So like part of doing the exercise too is you don't need to go out and just kill yourself every time
Nah.
you do a workout. Even though, like if you're going to be an athlete, you probably should. But just setting a goal is like, I'm gonna do 1 push-up today. Everyone can do 1 push-up. And if you can't, which I actually know people who can't do that, but just start with 1 push-up. If you can't do a push-up, just put your knees on the ground, do a push-up. And then just start there and then build yourself up. So like start with 1 push-up and the next day do 2 push-ups and then the next day do 3. And then get to a point where you can start doing 100 push-ups a day. And surprisingly, it's not going to take you that long.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, like you're saying, you don't have to kill yourself doing a workout or just doing exercise.
Yeah.
If you can incorporate it into your daily routine, then it becomes so much easier.
Push-ups, sit-ups, squats, burpees. Hate burpees. Super good for you though.
They're
When they're Stanley on The Office, they're doing that challenge. They're having like the contest to see like which company can lose the most weight and to get like
Yeah.
the trip or whatever. And Stanley's like lifting phone books underneath his desk,
That was
like on
funny.
his legs. He's like, "Ugh." He's like, I don't know what these other monkeys have been doing, but I lost 5 pounds or 3 pounds or something real random. But anywho, how long are we on this episode?
Probably a while.
Seems like it.
19 minutes.
Ready to dive into a bite of apple?
A bite of apple.
Bite of apple.
Last time that happened, bad stuff happened.
Hey.
And,
Technically, the first time
oh yeah, sorry, I didn't say last time. The
you
first time.
you goofed the joke.
I
Zach.
goofed the joke. I'm sorry.
The first time someone took an Apple product, the whole world was damned.
This is true.
Then enter Jesus.
Yep.
You get the apple joke because Eve took the apple and bit it.
Are you sure it was an
entered the
apple?
world.
I mean, we're just assuming.
Honestly, it was
I always
probably,
imagine it as a pomegranate.
I was about to say it was probably honestly a
Pomegranate.
Because
pineapple.
it's stained.
our-
with,
with
our luck, it
you
was
can't
a
eat a
pineapple.
pomegranate
Oh my
without
gosh.
staining yourself.
It's true.
So like, think of like you take the pomegranate when you open it up and stuff. Your skin and stuff is stained red, and that doesn't come out for a long time. And so it's I always imagined it because like when they ate it, they were stained with sin.
Fascinating.
So
Though, whenever you're talking about that, I did have another idea of what it could have been. Could have been one of Dwight Schrute's raw beats.
Oh my god.
Just
Bears beats best hard point.
stain your teeth.
Nah.
So,
What were we talking about? Tech stuff?
Marquez Brownlee, he won a what was the streaming he won? Like the science,
Yeah, the science.
even though he's a tech YouTuber.
Well, they don't have a
They don't
tech
have a tech category, so the category he was underneath. All he does is just talk about smartphones. You know who Marcus Brownlee is?
No.
He's a tech
pretty cool
YouTuber.
tech
All he
YouTuber.
talks about is like Teslas and smartphones and like modern technology. However, the streaming he won was under the science, even though he doesn't do science. It's just because there's not like a tech category for the streamers.
Okay.
So fun fact.
Interesting.
Didn't he win the creator of the decade?
Something, yeah.
That was
Dude,
a little while ago.
he's been making high quality videos since he was like 15.
That's true. He's been doing YouTube for a long time. Anyway, the actual thing that we're going to talk about. So, Marcus Brownlee does smartphone awards every year, and
He also plays on 2 professional ultimate frisbee teams. Fun fact.
that's true.
Yeah, he's really good. I've seen some highlights.
So, it was funny. The smartphone companies actually asked him for a trophy
Yeah,
for his awards.
like he does
I thought it
like
was
his
pretty
own
cool.
version of like an award show for like the like smartphones of the year, and like they have like different categories and stuff.
Like best budget phone, best camera phone.
Yeah, and
Best
so
overall smartphone.
whatever, which category did Apple win? Like,
I don't know. I don't remember.
so whatever the category Apple won on, according to like his personal thing,
Mhm.
then they contacted him. And they're like, "Hey, where's our trophy? We won your awards." So he
That's-
actually made them.
Yeah, I'm sure he's never actually like made trophies before. It's just like, hey, like
Yeah.
this is what I think are the best smartphones. But I saw like one of the trophies. It looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
It had like his logo on it. As like
You know
Marcus
you made
Brownlee
it
smartphone
whenever
logo.
Apple actually like acknowledges you and like, hey, we won our trophy from your awards show.
That's actually pretty cool.
That's actually pretty
Yeah.
cool. So
I thought it was worth mentioning, so
yeah,
put it on there.
he just finished college like what, a year ago. He's only like 24 or so.
For real?
Yeah,
I didn't know
because he was
that.
like a full-time student, full-time Ultimate Frisbee player, and a full-time tech YouTuber.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
yeah.
So what are these Facebook scandals you put on here?
Oh, I just watched a video and it said that this year was not the year of Facebook.
That is true.
They had 21 like unrelated separate scandals this year, like between hacking and leaking
news.
data and fake news and like tracking people and leaking other data and sharing your data with companies. There were like 21 like very separate cases
Wow.
of fraud and scandals for Facebook this year. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Really
I didn't realize
really
it was that much.
really makes me want to go out there and get the Facebook portal
No.
so Facebook can see me at all times.
Makes me want to go off the grid.
Yeah, basically.
You're a cop, you can't.
I know. We use Facebook a lot.
But I can't. Track people.
Yeah. Everything you post on Facebook, we can look at.
Well, yeah.
FYI.
For your
Hopefully,
information.
criminals are not listening.
Well,
Hopefully.
What I just said.
You just educate criminals. That's your side job.
No, I don't.
If
want
any officer's listening, that's not true. he walks in one day, you're fired. No.
Ah.
So RTX versus GTX versus
No, it's just like the same
GTF.
thing.
No, GTA is what I meant to say.
GTA, Grand Theft
GTA.
Auto.
Yeah.
Anyway, this has been out for a while. The
So have you?
the RTX and the GTX. So GTXs have been around for a long time now. It's your graphics cards in your computers. If you play on a computer.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm sure all of us play video games, but not all of us play on PC. So,
I play strictly, exclusively on the Super Nintendo.
so. Well, it doesn't have one of these because these are fancy.
I use
So-
a Mac, and I don't really play a whole lot of games on it.
Mac Daddy, I need a Mac.
Do you have your?
Wait, what do you do your main gaming on so our fans know?
I have an Xbox One, a Nintendo Switch.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. It seems like a lot of like the gamers they're either like PS4 or Xbox One. You know, when it comes down to it, they're somewhat similar. You got your hardcore games on there and stuff, and then they have like whatever the funky, modern, current Nintendo console is.
The funky modern.
Like you
Nintendo
had
console.
your PS2 or your
Xbox.
Xbox. You had one of those two, not
Yeah.
both. One of those two, and then like the GameCube,
Yeah.
your lunchbox you carried
We
around.
never had a GameCube.
I never had a GameCube either.
I had the PS2, and then
Yeah.
we got an Xbox.
And then you had like your 360 or the PS3. You had one or the other, and then you had like the Wii.
We had
Yeah.
both. We were.
And then we skipped the Wii U generation, and then it's PS4 or Xbox One, and then you have the Switch.
I want to get a PS4
Same Z's.
just for
Yeah.
the Spider-Man game.
Dude,
Dude,
it
it's
looks pretty cool.
a Spider-Man game, Uncharted.
Uh,
Uncharted is like my favorite series of all time.
So, since this is considered tech,
Skyrim.
I just put it on here, even though it's kind of for video games. So the GTX is just like, the RTX is NVIDIA's newest line of graphics cards. So you had like the 1060, 1070, and 1080 graphics cards. They're all different performance levels, and obviously the higher end ones cost more. And so now we have the newest line, which are the 2060, 2070, and 2080.
Sounds good.
So yeah,
it's all over my head.
if you were like a PC gamer, then it would mean something.
Okay.
But guess you guys aren't.
Good
So-
stuff
Not
to know.
hardcore.
I mean, it's
the higher the number, the better, right?
yes, like
Just like an Xbox, right?
no.
No.
So these were supposed to be like kind of revolutionary, but turns out they aren't that much better, and you should probably just stick with a lower cost one.
So
right
it's
now.
like a big oof.
It's not a big oof. It's like it's an improvement.
It's like
but it's kind of
it's like
minor.
a
It's not as big of an improvement as as the previous improvements were.
Yeah.
Got
So it's like the new ray tracing and stuff. Like if you want better shadows and highlights and stuff in your games, then sure, you can get one if you are willing to pay all that money for them,
all that money. How much is all that money?
like $800.
Oh,
I'll pass.
Thanos snap.
Take a hard pass on that.
Yes.
Yeah, let me see. Let me look one up.
Why not look up two? Why be exclusive?
What are we looking up again? The difference
The
between
2080.
He's just looking
Oh.
up Office GIFs right now.
Okay, so
Is it
There's
GIFs
one
or
here.
GIFs?
Definitely
For-
GIFs.
from wherever
The
you
big
get it
difference.
from, they kind of range in price. So,
So do I.
oh, there's one here for like $725. That's on eBay, so it's used. New ones, actually, this one's refurbished from IT Creations for $945.
Wow.
So a lot of money for one of these graphics cards.
That is a lot of Baja Blast you could buy with that.
That's true.
So, how much time are we on this episode?
It's 11:26.
29 minutes.
How much tech stuff do we have left? I mean, yeah.
Nothing else.
Oh,
Video
that was
game
it.
news? Do you want to talk about anything? I didn't have anything for books this week. I haven't been reading a
Yeah.
lot.
This is probably a good place to end Wednesday, my dudes episode. Your work week is coming to a close? Or came to a close?
Yeah, on like Wednesday.
So,
Came
you
to Jay.
can be recovering while listening to yourself.
Listening to myself talk, I'm sure that would be very good for recovery.
I hardly ever listen to our own podcast. Since
Only
we're
like
I do not like the sound of my own voice.
same. I've only done it 1 or 2 times.
And it was like when we had we had a really nerdy guest on.
Harold?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
He was like nerdier than us probably. But
I probably am really nerdy.
it was a different nerdy.
Yeah.
Different
I
nerdy.
like to hide my nerd.
So, before we fight over who's nerdiest, then let's close out this Wednesday's episode. Austin says it's him again. So we will see you in another life, brother.